Welcome to Woggle Guides. In this episode, we'll look at how to set up Gmail so that emails are sent directly to a folder. Let's get straight into it. So we're going to start in the Gmail inbox. To send any emails that come into your inbox to a folder, we need to follow a two-step process. Firstly, we confirm the basis on which the emails should be moved. Then, once identified, we decide what we want to do with them. This is a quick and pretty easy thing to do. To help with identifying the emails to send to the folder, I'm going to show you a quick tip where we choose an email of the type that you want to be sent automatically to folders. So for this example, we are going to choose Seth as an example email. And if you go to the very top, you'll see we have a number of options. At the very end, we have three small dots. If you click that, more. If you scroll down, the option we're interested in is filter messages like these. So let's choose that now. The filter screen is now shown. This page allows you to specify the criteria by which emails should be automatically moved. As you chose an email in the inbox, the email address is automatically populated here. But let's quickly go through the other filter options that are available. As well as the email address, you can also filter by who the message was sent to, the subject or title of the email. In addition, you can move an email based on any specific words in the mail or based on words not contained explicitly in the email. Moving on to the last set of criteria, you can move mails based on their size or whether they have or do not have an attachment. And lastly, whether you want to exclude messages from Google Hangout chats. Once you're happy with your filter choices, you click Create Filter at the bottom of the box to move on to the next step. And a final list of options is now shown, which asks you what you want to do with the email once it has been identified. To automatically move the email based on your filter criteria, we need to choose a number of options. Firstly, we choose to skip the inbox so that the mail is automatically taken out of the inbox. Let's click on that option. Next, we need to move down to the option called Apply the Label here. An important concept to understand is that labels are the Gmail equivalent of folders. So when we choose which label to apply, we are effectively identifying the folder to send it to. I'm going to choose the Apply a Label option. And I also want to create a new label. So to do that, if I click the down arrow, you'll see a number of existing labels are shown, and you can choose one of those. But let's create a new one. We do that by clicking the New Label option, and we enter a label name. So I'll call this new label Seth. And to create the label, all we do is we go down to the large blue Create button, and we click Create. The last option to choose here is the very bottom one, which asks if you want to apply the filter to a number of emails that already match the criteria you have identified. By choosing this option, all of the identified emails will be moved directly to the label and out of the inbox. So let's choose that option. And then the last step on this page is to create the filter, and we do that by clicking on the large Create Filter button. So now Gmail is showing all the emails that have had the label applied to them. As you can see, they all have Seth as the sender. And if we return to the inbox, you'll see that the emails from Seth, after a small pause, disappear because it says the filter has been created. And lastly, if we return to this label or this folder called Seth, you'll see that it only contains all of the emails from Seth. I hope you found this Woggle guide useful. If you have any questions or suggestions for other Woggle guides, please pop them in the comments below. And please do click like or subscribe below so other users can find this guide too. Look after yourself until next time.